Thanks for looking into Royal Divine. King takes on Royal Marines function as soon as held by way of Harry. But before we continue, I encourage you to hit the notification bell for more uploads. Prince Harry had been Captain General of the Royal Marines till he withdrew from royal responsibilities and moved to the United States. The function had as soon as been held via the King's father, the Duke of Edinburgh, and additionally his grandfather George VI. The King stated he was once exceptionally proud to observe in their footsteps. Prince Harry's function used to be eliminated in February 2021, alongside with his different honorary Navy titles and patronages, after he stopped being a working royal. This week, the prince's publishers introduced that his memoirs, with his view of these events, would be posted in January. The announcement of the king as the new Captain General was once made on the 358th anniversary of the founding of the Royal Marines in October 1664, at some stage in King Charles II's reign. In another news, King Charles III praised the Royal Marines for their courage, determination, strength of mind, and of exquisite ability to undergo in the most intense environments. King has no diagram to reduce wide variety of working royals and shock U-turn for new monarch. The reversal has taken many royal observers by way of surprise, with Charles's long-held plans to slim down the monarchy now in doubt. King Charles's plans for and predicted slimming down of the monarchy have been ripped up in accordance to royal experts. The Daily Express's royal correspondent Richard Palmer published that Charles and his advisors have ruled out slicing the quantity of working royals. The new monarch's U-turn comes much less than 2 months into the role, she said. I concept the sketch used to be when Charles took the throne, he would be slimming it down even further. Mr. Palmer admitted he used to be surprised by using the information relayed to him with the aid of these shut to King Charles. He said, I suspected this would have been a desirable time for the late Queen's cousins to determine they should experience a few years of retirement, having served the monarchy and nation. The royal correspondent continued, what has been made clear to me on behalf of the king, or these shut to him, is that presently there is no graft to reduce the quantity of working royals. When you see at what occurs in different European monarchies, the UK has the greatest quantity of working royals. There is an argument that we have a higher populace and the Commonwealth as well. The place and lousy lot of work goes on, but in most monarchies, 4 or 5 humans have a tendency to symbolize them. It amazed me. Charles has lengthy been predicted to streamline the listing of working royals after taking the throne. The authentic format for a lean monarchy was once formulated years earlier than the Queen's death, with a core crew of King Charles and Camilla, Prince William and Kate, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. However, after Harry and Meghan's departure, Prince Edward and his spouse Sophie, Countess of Wessex, took on extra public duties. The Wessexes have earned plaudits for their work and are set to continue to be phase of the fray as key components of Charles's future monarchy. Charles's sister Princess Anne, who has constantly been one of the most famous royal figures, is additionally predicted to proceed to play a vital function in Charles's plans. Despite the U-turn, Charles is pushing beforehand with plans to scale return the coronation ceremony subsequent year. Royal sources recommend the new king desires fewer rituals and a notably shorter ceremony than when his late mom was once topped in 1953. Meanwhile, Charles has poignantly taken over as the ceremonial head of the Royal Marines, a role in the past held by means of his son Prince Harry. In the announcement made on Friday, the king stated he used to be exceptionally proud to observe in the footsteps of the role's predecessors, which include his son and his father, the late Duke of Edinburgh. Print of King Charles II's Balmoral Castle paintings sells for nearly 10 instances estimate. A print of a portrait with the aid of Britain's King Charles III RD and NBSP went for nearly 10 instances its authentic estimate when it bought at public sale Thursday. The print is one of 100 of a portrait of Balmoral Castle, a royal house in Scotland, and used to be phase of Bonham's, the Scottish home auction. In my time as an auctioneer, I have in no way considered so many fee bids lodged prior to an auction, stated Hamish Wilson, senior valuer at Bonham's, referring to bids positioned earlier than a stay auction. I assume that speaks for itself.